Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to try out an at-home keratin treatment. The treatment that I am going to test out was sent to me from a company called FREE-ANSWR. I'm going to take you through the process from beginning to end. So if you'd like to find out more, then just keep watching. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for today's video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. So I tried out an at-home keratin treatment earlier this year in January, and I filmed the entire process, but that at-home treatment contained formaldehyde, and I gave you guys plenty of warnings about that product. I really still wanted to try a formaldehyde-free version in hopes that I would find one that is a little bit more safe for me and still effective. So I was contacted by this company, FREE-ANSWR. They asked me if I would be willing to try out their keratin treatment. This one is formaldehyde free. This is the kit. The kit contains a 3.4 ounce keratin treatment as well as a 3.4 ounce shampoo and a conditioner, same size. The kit also comes with a flyaway and brow control. So evidently this is something that can be used on flyaways and your brows. That's nice. As I just showed you guys, the product came in this nice box, very good quality. It shows you here on the back what's in the kit. It has some before and after shots and various information. It also has the ingredients listed down here, and I do not see formaldehyde listed in the ingredients here. It was shipped in a little bag like this. This was made in Italy, and it is a UK company. It also came with like a little insert here with photos and step-by-step instructions. What intrigued me about this product, again, it doesn't have formaldehyde, and the length of time that this one is supposed to take is so much shorter than my previous experience. I've already shampooed my hair, and I shampooed my hair with a clarifying shampoo because I did that previously, and it seemed to make sense to make sure your hair is really clean before you begin a keratin treatment. So I used a clarifying shampoo, and I will insert a picture of what I used, but I used the Suave clarifying shampoo that I always talk about. It's like a daily clarifying shampoo. And I also went ahead and recolored my gray after using the clarifying shampoo with my temporary color. When you use a clarifying shampoo, it's going to remove that temporary color and reveal my gray edges. So I put my temporary color back on my hair after doing the clarifying shampoo. So now we are ready to go. My hair is practically dry because it kind of air dried. So I'm still gonna blow it out prior to applying this treatment. There are 6 steps listed here. So I'm just gonna walk you through the process, and we'll talk about the steps as we go along. So the first step says section and spray. Divide clean dry hair into sections and spray on each section until saturated. Usually this means applying the entire bottle. More is more. And the model here isn't wearing gloves, so I'm assuming I can use no gloves. Before I start applying, I'm still gonna blow dry my hair a little bit to make sure I detangle it, because this is what my curls look like, just washed and air dried. Okay, and it's kind of tangly. So I'm gonna blow dry it really quickly, and here we go.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Somebody commented on my last video about wearing a lighter colored shirt on the final day so that they could see the hair better. So I dug out a gray t-shirt. I didn't want to be dressed up for this process, okay? But I dug out a gray shirt so that you guys could see the hair along the way. Okay, but there's tons of static. And if you guys remember, after my last keratin treatment, my hair, of course, was just much more sleek than this. So this is what it looks like after several months of not being treated. I treated it in January, and then I think I treated it again in March, and we are now in October. So I haven't treated my hair with keratin since around March of this year. So now we're going to section the hair and spray. Before, I had to use like a fine tooth comb, a rat tail comb, to kind of comb it through, and so I brought one again in case I really want to make sure that it's on every strand of hair. So I have a rat tail comb. I'm going to spray the hair, and then I'll use the rat tail comb to comb through to make sure that every strand of hair has been coated. It has like a little safety piece right here for me to open it with. Here we go. Interesting. And ooh, it smells nice. I like the smell. Can we use a larger comb first? Woo, because that's dripping. Wow, I don't even know if I'm gonna need the small comb because it's a liquid. That's interesting. It's much different. Like, it's not a thick solution. It's very runny. But I am going to use the small comb to comb through to saturate the hair. Okay. All right. Now let's do this other side. I probably needed my cape, but we're going to keep going. I have so much hair. Okay, large comb first. I'm probably going to go back over each section again. I just want to make sure that I get my whole head done. So I don't want to like empty the bottle on one side of my head and not make it to the other side. So until I know exactly how much it requires for my whole head, I'm gonna apply less, I guess, to make sure I get my whole head. That would be a disaster, would it not? It smells very pleasant. It definitely feels like a very runny liquid. Like, you know, see how it's look very clear and runny. Okay, don't want to waste that though. Don't want to waste it. All right, so let's section this side. This process is blowing my mind. Very simple. Wow, please work. Please work. This is so easy. Like I said, I'll go back over the entire head when I'm done. Just want to make sure I have enough to cover my whole head. All right. Wow. I definitely feel some active ingredients though. Like on my scalp, I just kind of scratched my scalp and I felt something there. So I have a lot left in this bottle. So let's really make sure we're getting the roots, because I don't think my whole head is saturated right here in the center. I want to make sure that I get all my hair is completely wet. And I'm going to try to use the whole bottle as directed. Now, of course, if you have shorter hair, you might not need it all. I can see like my shirt is going to be a mess by the time I'm done. I needed a cape. Oh, you know what? Just realized. Forgot I had my towel in here. Definitely get the edges. I don't know if I'm going to be able to empty the whole bottle. While I determine whether I need to add more, let me read what's next. Comb through, make sure treatment is evenly distributed, and leave your hair open. So I guess that means don't cover it with a cap or anything like that. Let it act. Let those botanicals work their magic. 40 minutes for thinner hair and 60 for thicker hair. I think I'm going to go with the thicker. My hair is sort of fine when it's straight, but it is definitely more coarse and curly, so I feel like I need to leave it on longer. And then it says to rinse thoroughly with only water and blow dry with care until fully dry. So this is sort of different, because before you left the product on for like 3 days. With this one, you rinse it out and blow dry your hair and then straighten. Comb through thin sections slowly and lock in the treatment with a styling iron set to 200 degrees Celsius, which I looked up was like 392 degrees, I think, Fahrenheit. It says for best results to pass over the hair 6 times until I have straightened my entire head. So go over each section 6 times, which is what I had to do before. So what's different is that you actually rinse this product out after an hour. And that's interesting. It says to keep going. She said whole bottle. And I don't know that I've even gone through like this much maybe. So I feel like I need to add more. I'm going to keep going. Keep saturating. I'm going to keep going until most of the bottle is empty. And I think what I'm seeing, like this color that's coming, I think is just from my hair color that's in the hair. So it's sort of like pulling some of my hair color out. That's okay. I definitely feel the ingredients working. Like I can feel a little tingle on my scalp. So probably like if I were doing this again, when I shampoo the hair before, I'll probably be more careful. I shampooed my hair like I normally do, and I was kind of rough on my scalp. I'm not like too rough on my scalp, but you know, really massage my scalp. And I will probably the next time not be too aggressive with the way I shampoo my hair. You want your hair to be clean, but I don't necessarily need my scalp to be agitated, because then it is tingling a little bit on my scalp. But I can take it for an hour. I'm paying close attention to my edges because they are the most unruly part of my hair, that and of course the ends. So I just definitely want to make sure that I have product on my edges. I'm tired of spraying. I'm down to the end. So I feel like that's pretty evenly distributed. It's like 3:31 is what time it is now. And this entire process, I guess, of applying it probably took 15 to 20 minutes just spraying the solution and combing through the hair. And remember, I'm kind of filming as I go, so probably 15 minutes if I were not filming to just apply the product to my hair. So I'm going to leave this in for 40 to 60 minutes. I will probably do the 60 minutes. So I'll be back around 4:30. Didn't really explain this, but I believe that the shampoo and conditioner that's included in the kit is there for aftercare, because of course, usually when you apply things to clean hair, like if you're putting something like this on your hair and it's supposed to be clean hair, you wouldn't have the conditioner in your hair. And as I mentioned before, when I did a keratin treatment before, I used a clarifying shampoo to make sure my hair was really clean. So I believe that this is included for my aftercare, and that's how I plan to use it. The instructions did say for you to use sulfate-free products when you are maintaining your keratin treatment. I will test the shampoo and conditioner when I shampoo my hair again. And of course, I will not do that today because it will not be necessary for me to apply shampoo and conditioner today after this treatment. So I will come back and give you guys an update on how well these products work as well. I can at least, while I'm waiting here, they smell good as well. Yeah, the fragrance of the shampoo is nice as well, similar to the treatment itself. Can't describe the fragrance, but the fragrance of the shampoo and conditioner seem to be a nice complement to the fragrance of the keratin treatment itself. So, gonna let this sit for about an hour, and I'm gonna rinse it out with water only, and then I will be back and we will continue this process. Hey guys, before I hop off, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to really see it, but I've got the cutest little spider on my nails that my nail technician put on my nails for Halloween. It's so tiny, but so fun. So I decided to come back and show you guys what my hair looks like with the treatment still on instead of rinsing it first. So I thought that might be helpful to you, for you to see what would my hair look like prior to rinsing. So this is what it looks like, and it is still a little bit damp. It's been longer than an hour. Like right now I'm looking at the clock on my computer and it is 4:41 is what time it is, and I'm getting ready to go and rinse this out of my hair with only water, and then I will be right back. Okay, we are rinsed. This was just like the previous time I did this. It's hard to rinse everything out when you have full face of makeup on. So water just ran all over my face. I'm gonna use my brush here to brush through. So this is what my hair looks like, freshly rinsed. Still have some waves here, but there are some straighter pieces. Let's go ahead and blow dry. Okay, so I'm blow drying with care. However, a huge chunk of hair went in my eye and like really dragged through my eye. And even though this is rinsed, there's still keratin on my hair. So be careful with getting it in your eyes. Okay, so I'm back. I started off drying my hair in here. I tripped the surge protector. So I just moved to my bathroom because I think I just had too many things plugged in. And the dryer that I am using today is the Hot Tools dryer. I'll link it down below. I got it on Amazon. I also have been using this brush by Meraki, and it is really good for detangling wet hair. So I have been using that today as well. So I'll link that as well. And the straightener that I'm going to use is the HSI Professional Straightener. This one will heat to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It says for me to go to 200 degrees Celsius, which is 392 degrees Fahrenheit. So I will adjust this almost to the 400, and I will use this straightener to straighten my hair. It's still very full and voluminous, and I hope that after I seal it, that maybe the next time I shampoo my hair, maybe it will be more sleek. I hope. Let me tell you guys the aftercare, because I was just kind of curious. It says, do not wash your hair for 24 hours. Use only sulfate-free hair products. Blow dry after every wash to reactivate the treatment, and repeat after 2 months to keep it smooth. So this should last for about 2 months. So that means this treatment should last me until the end of December. So I will be sure to check back in to let you guys know how it did. So let's go ahead and get on with the straightening process. The directions say when straightening the hair to comb through thin sections approximately 2 centimeters wide. So it should be really tiny sections. Of course, this is a UK product, so don't know what 2 centimeters is in inches. All right, so here we go. This part might actually take a while because you have to go over it 6 times. And oh, by the way, guys, I did not smell any fumes during the blow drying process. And so far, I'm not smelling anything right now. Feels nice and soft and straight. When I did this previously, I had to have on a mask. I had the window open. I'm not sure if I had the fan going, but you were supposed to be in a well-ventilated room, and this one does not claim for you to have to do that. So let's see. Now, because this part is going to take me a long time, I'm going to turn on my trusty old television right here and watch TV while I do this. So listen to the music while I work.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
I forgot that my straightener came with this glove until just now. But my hair is hot. So this will come in handy. So you may want to have one of these for this process. So let's continue.
on your chest. I wish I could carry the weight all on my back. Colors now faded. There's only so much hope in that. I can't do what I'd rather lose than lose you. Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to be you again. Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to put your heart to rest. I'll keep waiting as long as it takes. Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to be you again.
Okay. So it didn't say I couldn't use a little bit of this because the flyaways are so bad. I feel like I need to apply a little bit to try to tame them just a little. All right, I have now completed the process and it is 7:35 and I actually stopped to eat at one point while the product was in my hair for that 60 minutes. So that was actually a part of the time, the processing time. And I had to go pick up groceries, get gas, and just sort of get myself ready for tomorrow. That whole process maybe took about 45 minutes to do all of that. Yeah, and I wish that I could remember exactly what time I started because as you remember, I'd already shampooed my hair earlier today. I'd colored it. So it's going to take, like, depending on what you do during your steps, this is an all-day process. Like, go ahead and clear your day. I feel like this was a little shorter because normally when I apply the keratin treatment, it is in like a bowl with an application brush versus me spraying it on the hair. And I was able to just use large sections and spray it on my hair because it's such a liquid form. I didn't have to do really tiny sections. It didn't indicate for me to do small sections. It just said section the hair. And once I sort of realized that it was such a liquid consistency, I felt like I could do larger sections and it would saturate all of the hair, which it did. It would have taken me just as long to apply the product to my hair using the application brush as it took for me to straighten it, like, because you would be using such tiny sections. So just reducing the time spent on that part is worthwhile. I'm very pleased with the shine that I'm seeing and how straight my hair is. The key for me is when I get ready to shampoo my hair and actually apply shampoo and conditioner, what is my hair gonna feel like? Is it going to be straighter? Is it gonna feel like I applied a keratin treatment? Because again, this is very different than what I have used before, and it doesn't have the formaldehyde, and it's just some things that are different about it. The fact that you rinse it out before blow drying and straightening it. But I do still feel like there's quite a bit of keratin on my hair just because when I was drying it and the hair or the wet hair got in my eye, I could tell there was still something kind of remaining on the hair, even though I rinsed it with water. Rinsing with water probably just removes the excess, but the keratin is still in your hair. We have sealed it. I went over the strands in small sections 6 times. And I will not shampoo my hair for at least 24 hours. It will probably be several days before I shampoo my hair actually. But it said not to shampoo for 24 hours but I will probably wait at least the 3 days that I typically do to make sure that the keratin is really sealed and in my hair. So far, so good. Again, this brand is Answer. This is the At-Home Treatment Kit. It's $67. If you just want the treatment, it is $51. I would recommend getting the whole kit because you get the shampoo, you get this like smaller size shampoo and conditioner plus the flyaway. It's only a few dollars extra, so I would say to go ahead and get the kit, and that is $67. And I do have a discount code that saves you 15%. You can use code SAVVY and it will save you 15%. I will link all of that information down below if you are interested in purchasing. Today it is Sunday, and those of you who have been with me a while, I have another home that I work from that's a couple of hours away. So I work somewhere that is 2 hours away from where I actually live, and I won't be back to film the update after I shampoo my hair until this weekend. I hope to be able to come back and shampoo my hair, blow dry it for you guys, and straighten it again so that you can see what the straightening process is like after I have shampooed it. So if I'm able to do that, I will do that with you when I come back. I'm really hopeful that this will last 2 months and I'll be able to use this product again, because this was much easier than the traditional keratin treatment. Actually, it didn't take that long for me to receive the product, even though it was being shipped from the UK. So that was also another added bonus. It's not a US product, but I was still able to get it fairly quickly. So I think that the price is reasonable for what you're getting. The process was fairly easy, and hopefully this is healthier for my hair. So I will be back and give you guys an update, but so far I'm very, very impressed with the product and what my hair looks like at this moment. You guys let me know what you think, but I think this is pretty good. Oh, and the flyaway product, guys, the product that I probably wasn't supposed to put on my hair because the keratin is still in my hair, but I did want to use a little bit of this flyaway wand because of the number of flyaways, but it's got like a gel consistency, but it was really good at taming my flyaways. I only put a small amount on, so I'm seeing that I still have a few flyaways that I missed, but where I did apply the gel, it did a good job of taming my flyaways. So that's pretty good. And I didn't mention too, my hair is actually very soft. I don't actually feel product on my hair. It has a lot of static in it, but it also doesn't have oil or any of that. When you're applying a keratin treatment, you don't apply other products to the hair. You just have the keratin on the hair. I'm gonna leave this in for at least 3 days, and then I will be back, and it'll be like a moment, but I'll be back so that you guys can see where we are at that point. Okay guys, I'm back. It is now, I think, exactly 1 week later since I applied the keratin treatment, and right now my hair has been air drying as I have been getting ready to film this video. So it is mostly dry at this point. It has definitely relaxed my curls, and this again is air dried hair. Exactly what I would expect a keratin treatment to do, and I'm extremely pleased with the results. So just to give you guys a recap before I blow dry and style my hair, I applied the keratin treatment on last Sunday, and I wanted to leave it in my hair for 3 days like I typically do with other keratin treatments, so I left it in 3 days, but it didn't say you had to do that. It said to leave it in at least 24 hours. So I just waited until Wednesday night when I got home from work, and I shampooed my hair. Unfortunately, I did not bring the shampoo and conditioner back with me today. I thought that I had it. I have the box, and I thought it was in there, but it's at my work home. So I had to shampoo my hair today with something different. However, the shampoo and conditioner worked wonderfully with my hair. I do not have any complaints about it. It has a nice fragrance. It did not leave any type of strange residue. My hair felt nice, conditioned, and similar to how it feels today. So I did enjoy the shampoo and conditioner. To get the best value, I still would recommend that you buy the entire set. I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna go blow dry my hair in my bathroom, and then I'll be back to straighten it so that you can see the final results after a week. I've been here talking and thought I was filming and wasn't. So let's say that all over again. I have now blow dried my hair. I also just applied this MAC V oil. I applied like a few sprays on my hand. Looks like this. Just about 3 sprays, and now maybe 4. And I'm gonna kind of use this as my heat protectant, but I don't want to put too much because I don't want it to be too oily or heavy. And I also wanted to point out that like the edges of my hair where I applied my temporary color, the gray is still showing a little bit around my edges because I applied the color and then applied the keratin treatment. So I will have to recolor in a few weeks, but the color still stayed in my hair pretty well. I have somewhere to be, which is one of the reasons why I don't have my lights on. I have somewhere to be in about 30 minutes. So let's see how long it takes me to straighten my hair. I'm using my same straightener, but I turned the heat down a little bit.
Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. You don't wanna leave. I'm the one to keep. Unknown enemies out of our fortress with paper crowns. Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns.
All right, so now we really don't need, but since I have put heat on my hair, I'm gonna add some of my honey infused hair oil by Gisu, I think is how you say this. We're just gonna do a drop. I'm gonna do one little drop here, especially on my ends. Could have just used the same MAC V oil, but I like them both. I'm extra. It's hard to show in the chair. Sorry. So this is the completed look, and it was very easy to straighten my hair. I did end up turning the heat up just a little bit, but still not to 450. Straightening time in general with the keratin treatment is just so much better and easier than on my natural hair. I am very, very pleased with the result. My hair is nice and shiny. It is soft. It is flowy. I've never tried curling my hair with a wand curler or a curling iron with a keratin treatment, because typically, even if I take the straightener and kind of bump my ends, it's not gonna like curl. It doesn't curl even with my straightener. So my assumption would be that I would not see curls with a curling iron. So I don't typically do that. So I think that if you apply keratin to your hair, you should be prepared for your hair to be straight. You need to like your hair straight, because that's probably the only way you're going to really be able to wear it until the keratin starts to kind of wear off a little bit and leave the hair. So my hair, as you saw it when I shampooed it, it was much more straight, wet than it typically is. My typical experience with keratin treatments is that it will start to kind of leave the hair a little bit and my curls will start to come back gradually. But for the most part, my hair is straighter. What I really like is that this comes in a spray bottle. The application of this product is a lot easier than my previous experience with keratin treatment. So I really enjoyed that I was able to just spray and saturate my hair and let it sit. That was a really super easy process. I was even skeptical, like, is that gonna really do anything in that short period of time? But it did. So this is definitely an easier process, and I feel like it's better for my hair because it was better for my lungs. I was not having to ventilate the room, wear a mask. It wasn't burning my eyes. Like, the only thing I felt was slight tingling on my scalp, just from the 60 minutes that was on my scalp. I could tell that there was a chemical or something on my scalp that was working. But other than that, I did not have any other discomfort. I didn't have burning eyes. It wasn't burning my nose. I had none of those experiences. So the application process was a much easier experience for me. It's a good feeling to know that I'm using a product that is better for me. When you compare the price of this keratin treatment to a salon, it is much more affordable than a salon. And if you have the ability to do your own hair, even in the smallest way, you should be able to apply this to your hair, or your friend should be able to apply this to your hair. It's really not that difficult. Another thing I want to mention is during that 3 days that I had the product on my hair, it didn't feel like I had product on my hair. In my previous experience with keratin treatments, you could kind of feel it on your hair still. It felt pretty nice during that entire time that I had it on my hair. It wasn't like thick, or you just didn't feel it. But now it feels even softer now that I have shampooed my hair. It was just a lovely experience overall. So I'm very pleased with this product. I am very grateful to FREE-ANSWR for sending me this kit. I will leave an update in the description box in a couple of months to let you guys know how my experience was throughout the entire couple of months. But right now, I'm feeling good about this product, and I really appreciate that they sent this to me to try out. I am very, very happy with the results that I got. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. Remember that I do have a discount code. I will pop it here on the screen. I will have the link down below if you would like to purchase this product, and I will also link several of the products that you saw me using in this video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.